Hey guys, Justin here. I'm just going to run you through the shoulder and arms day for the max strength neuro phase. So the focus for today's workout is on intensity and great execution. So upping the weights, but maintaining great form. Don't forget to use the intent and the tempo to help drive the stimulus for today's workout. So warm up, 5 minutes, bike, rower, cross trainer, whatever you need. Just get the heart rate up to 120 beats per minute. Foam roller, if you need to do some mobility work on thoracic spine, upper back, pecs, lats. But the main focus should be priming our nervous system with 2 to 3 warm-up sets of the neutral grip shoulder press or the exercise that you're going to do for your 6 sets of 6 working block. So your 2 to 3 warm-up sets, start light, 50%, and build up to 70, 80%. Just prime that nervous system, get the joints warm, get the muscles warm, so you're ready to work 6 hard sets of 6. So for your 6 sets of 6, I've got the machine press, ideally a neutral grip. If you don't have a neutral grip machine, just use dumbbells, or you can use a football bar, it's quite good as well. But your main takeaways here is going to be the intent, control the negative, focus on initiating the movement with the front delt. Your tempo is going to be a 3-1-x-0, so control the negative down, pause for 1, take out any bounce or any stretch reflex, and explode up, contract hard into the top. Your reps in reserve, first 4 sets, you're allowed 2 reps in reserve. Set 5 and 6, I want you to take this to max effort or fail by 1 rep max. Then you rest 2 to 3 minutes. If you're a newer trainee, 2 minutes is going to be enough. If you're more neurologically adapted and you've been doing a lot of strength training, use that full 3 minutes for recovery. Maximal contractions need complete rest periods. Then we've got a superset of dumbbell side laterals, one focusing on the short position and then one focusing on the dumbbell side lateral into the lengthened position. So you have the same exercise, you're just going to change the weights. So for your dumbbell side lateral into the short position, you're going to control the negative as always, and then I want you to focus on initiating the movement with the side delt by touching the corners of the walls. So slightly in front of you, but you're trying to touch the side walls or the corners of the walls, and finishing the contraction, so taking it all the way to the top. Your tempo is a 3-second negative, pause at the bottom, and then I want you to accelerate out into that top position. So no momentum, the weight should be heavy enough for you to accelerate into. Your reps in reserve, your first 5 sets, you're allowed 1 rep in reserve. Set 6, I want you to take it to fail or a hard 6. Dumbbell side laterals in the lengthened position. I want you to, after you've done your set with the short position, so that will be like your lighter dumbbells, I want you to at least double the weight. So if you're using 7 kilos, grab the 15s or even grab the 20s. Then you're going to focus on initiating the movement with the side delt, but you're going to think pushing your knuckles down along the ground as you press out towards the corners or the side walls. Your tempo here is like, it'll be 3 seconds, like a control the negative, and then pause, and then I want you to explode out to that sticking point to where the dumbbell stops you, and you're trying to drag your knuckles along the ground as you do that. Your reps in reserve, set 1 to 5, 1 rep in reserve. Set 6, I want you to take it to fail, guys, and then use your 2-minute rest periods. Then we're finishing with a tricep, bicep superset. So the dual rope overhead tricep extension, supersetted with the reverse preacher curl bench dumbbell. So for your dual rope overhead, focus on initiating the movement with the tricep, limit the launching from the bottom, use a controlled tempo, 3-second negative, control the bottom, find the tricep, and then contract hard out. Reps in reserve, make it a hard 6 sets. So like at least take 1 set to failure, and the other sets can be like finishing hard. Don't leave too many reps in reserve here. And then use 90 seconds to recover while you're doing your reverse preacher curl. So this setup, like make sure you're doing the reverse side of the bench, as this resistance profile matches the stimulus that we're trying to do. So we're trying to use a heavy weight that we can kind of accelerate into that mid-range position and then contract hard through to the fully contracted position at the top. So focus on initiating the movement with the bicep, limit the launch, use a weight that you can accelerate into, and then that'll get really heavy in that mid-range where the bicep's nice and strong. Your tempo, 3-second controlled negative, control the bottom, 1 second hard rep, So use that 1 second to accelerate into, then 0 seconds in the fully contracted position, your reps in reserve, less than 1, and I want 1 set to failure again, and then your 90-second rest in between. Any questions, guys, post in the Facebook group or send me a message on WhatsApp, and happy training.